President Donald Trump signed an executive order this afternoon to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug.
The move will shift marijuana from a Schedule I substance, the same category as heroin, to a Schedule III drug like ketamine. This change will not legalize recreational use nationwide, but it does speed up the process to loosen federal restrictions and makes it easier to conduct medical research.
Treatments, it's going to have a tremendously positive impact, I believe.
Now, this all comes as Texas is beginning to scale up its compassionate use program. Texas Original is one of 3 companies that has a state license to distribute medical cannabis, and Bastrop is now home to its new headquarters. KVUE's Daniel Perot got an inside look at the new facility and explains how it aims to expand access for patients across the Lone Star State.
At 75,000 square feet, it's the largest medical cannabis facility in Texas. At just 20% capacity, CEO Nico Richardson says they can serve 10 times the 4,000 to 5,000 patients a month their old facility did.
We're really excited about the future of this program and providing better access to Texans over the next years.
Everything from growing the plant, extracting the oils, manufacturing and testing the products, all happens under one roof. All these plants are just about at the end of their 8 weeks of cultivation. The 1,400 plants in this greenhouse are expected to yield about 150 kilos. 1 kilo typically turns into 100,000 10 milligram products. Texas Original isn't the only company widening its footprint after state lawmakers passed legislation earlier this year expanding the list of medical conditions that are eligible for the state's medical marijuana program. On Tuesday, the company Good Blend opened its first retail shop in San Antonio. Richardson says this bill has opened up new product lines.
Now we no longer have a 1% by THC cap, so we can sell more concentrated formulas for patients.
House Bill 46 also allows the storage of THC products overnight at company satellite locations, which allows for same-day pickups. Before, companies would have to drive any unclaimed products back to Austin at the end of each day, sometimes driving hundreds of miles each way. Texas Original has 17 satellite locations and hopes to have one in each of Texas's 11 public health regions by the middle of next year.
We found the locations, we already have leases on those locations. We really just have to send them through the approval process now with the DPS.
Richardson says they're also waiting on state health officials to approve inhalable vaporization devices, something House Bill 46 cleared the way for.
We anticipate that will be a large amount of demand in this program, a large increase in demand in this program.
With demand rising, Richardson says this budding industry has to evolve to keep up with it. In Bastrop, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.
Now, HB 46 also allows DPS to grant 12 more licenses to medical cannabis dispensaries in Texas. Earlier this month, DPS completed phase 1 of its selection process, picking 9 new businesses to get those licenses. Those businesses will have to go through more evaluations, and DPS leaders plan to pick the 3 other businesses by April.